the Chicago Bears are 4-6. They feel so much more dysfunctional and more in disarray than 4-6 would suggest. Like, how did they win 4 games?
Right.
And last night, it was not good. It got worse when, with 3 minutes and 24 seconds left, down 10 points, out goes Mitchell Trubisky, and in comes Chase Daniel. So inconspicuous that no one even noticed that Daniel was in the game. It's just, hey, Mitch is gone.
Out of nowhere.
There's Chase Daniel. What the hell's going on? At first, the Bears didn't say anything. They had no update. And then, he's got a hip injury, which makes the hip injury even more suspicious.
Very suspicious.
Because wouldn't you make that announcement the moment you yank Mitchell Trubisky?
Definitely. I mean, this whole thing it's shady in my eyes. And I don't mean, it's shady. It just, to me, it looks like
they're trying to help the guy.
They are. They're trying to help the guy. Matt Nagy's trying to help himself, I think, here to a degree. First of all, the quarterback play in that game last night was atrocious by both sides, okay? So that's the first thing. Second thing is, yes, I don't buy it at its base level right now that there's a hip issue. I mean, I watched Mitchell Trubisky after every play. Now, one point did he ever grab his hip, act like his hip was tight, something was bothering him. To me, this is why he was benched. And again, I'd like to show both of these plays again. The 2 third downs at the end of the game. This is the second to last third down where Allen Robinson beats Jalen Ramsey. He's got him beat. He throws the ball 12 yards behind him. It's not even close. Okay? This long conversation, if you're watching on TV, where Nagy gets in his ear and covers his conversation with him for forever. Here's the last third down of the game where he just throws the ball into the dirt, doesn't even try to make anything happen. And after that third down, Mike, I can remember during the game, Nagy is talking into his headset, covering his mouth again for a long period of time, probably talking to the coaches going, I'm going to take him out or do something like that. Now, I don't agree with the decision that late in the game to make a quarterback change. I think that's still bad. I mean, Trubisky did lead them down on one score, and Trubisky, you could argue, was the better quarterback on the field that night. Now, it wasn't pretty by either one, like I said. I mean, we had one who they were managing a $35 million a year quarterback. They were managing him and afraid to throw the ball on 3rd and 4. Which was unreal. 3rd and 5, 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2.
Did they bring in Blake Bortles to run the read option?
I mean, I don't know. It's unreal just what went on yesterday in the quarterback play. The first and second pick of the draft was pitiful, both of them. But yes, I don't buy the hip thing. I think he didn't trust him in the last drive of the game, and he put Chase Daniel in because he thought maybe he could have more success than Trubisky.
2 different drafts, though.
Yeah.
Jared Goff was number 1 overall in 2016, and
Yeah.
it was Mitchell Trubisky in 2017.
Yes.
And what makes it more glaring for the Bears is that Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson were available, and they traded up to get Trubisky. Now, it's $33.5 million for Jared Goff.
Oh, sorry.
So it's not 35. So it's not quite as outlandish. But look, we've talked about this before. There was so much criticism of Goff coming out of Super Bowl 53. The fact that Brandon Cooks was wide open when they ran the same play that they had run in the first half, that popped, and he didn't see Brandon Cooks the first time. They had the half-hour intermission. And I like to think that in a half-hour halftime at the Super Bowl, there would have been a conversation with Jared Goff at some point. We're going to run this play again, and Brandon Cooks is going to be wide open. He didn't see him in time the second time, and there was a lot of criticism about, is he truly a franchise guy? And there was so much pushback directly from Sean McVay.
Yeah.
So many over-the-top comments about how great Goff is. He painted himself into a corner.
There's
the Rams
no
backed themselves into a corner.
They did.
Because I've had people say to me, surely an agent wouldn't use that to get a contract. Yes, that's what agents do. You print those comments off and you
the
laminate
public perception
them.
too, right?
Yeah, well,
the
hey,
fans are now going, Sean McVay says he's awesome.
Yeah, well, and if you don't give the guy a contract and you're saying all these great things about him, then people are going to think it's all BS.
Yes.
And it was all BS. He's doing what he can to prop up a guy who isn't good enough.
Oddly enough, it's very similar to what Jacksonville did with Blake Bortles. They backed themselves into a corner and negotiated against themselves.
It's almost what Tampa did with him.
Yeah, crazyville. It is, but it's unbelievable. It really is. And the quarterback play was atrocious. But yes, I don't buy Trubisky's hip injury. I don't. And Jared Goff and the pass offense, they need to improve in LA if they want any chance in the playoffs.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.